Hi, this is Bob at Reality Training. This is a short film just to give you some inspiration around the next few months because we're approaching a very, very important time. On the 29th of March, as I'm sure you will be aware, we will, it looks like, be leaving the European Union. We've given notice and it's going to happen. So we were thinking, as a sales leader, what kind of pre and post Brexit sales plans have you got in place? I'm sure that you've had meetings about contingencies, what might happen in the event of products being difficult to get hold of, or a drop in demand, or the various things that may or may not happen when that day comes. And the truth is, none of us know exactly what's going to happen. So I thought it might be an idea to come up with a couple of ideas that would just help us through that difficult time. So the first one is, until March, not much is going to change. So you may as well make the most of it. And I think you should have a plan in place from now until the end of March where you just go for it, because you may as well. Nothing's going to change hugely before then. The economy is doing pretty well at the moment, considering where we are, and I think there's a great opportunity to do well over the next few months. Now, of course, when the big day comes, it reminds me of Y2K. And remember that? Everyone thought that the world was going to grind to a halt. But I have a feeling the day after the 29th of March, not much will actually change. Life will go on. I don't think there'll be a massive crashing sound. But what will happen is that we must proceed as normal and assume that nothing's going to change immediately, because immediately nothing will change that much. So plan to work through and trade through that period. I think that's a very positive way of looking at what's going to happen on that date. But then lastly, I think the other thing to think about is supply and demand. Okay? Where do we get our products and services from? Where is the demand coming from those products and services coming from? Where is the demand and the supply going to meet? If we believe that what's going to happen is going to affect supply and demand, then that is going to affect our ability to deliver. And that is the most important thing I think we need to consider when it comes to Brexit. What is our contingency in terms of delivering our products and services? If we're sure we can deliver our products and services, then we just need to make sure we maintain the demand. And that comes through marketing, sales drives, sales incentives, different ways to motivate your people, to help people to understand the value of what it is you deliver. Because the value of what you deliver is not going to change the day after Brexit. The value is going to be just the same. So we should act as though things are going to be just the same. And it takes confidence, but it also takes leadership as a sales leader to make that happen. This is Bob Morell at Reality Training, and more of this on our next webcast.